Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez just pulled off what might be the most extravagant, celebrity-packed wedding of the decade, and it all went down in the heart of Venice, Italy. It wasn't just a wedding. It was a full-blown Hollywood meets billionaire extravaganza that had the world buzzing. From Leonardo DiCaprio arriving in disguise to Katy Perry skipping out on the ceremony while her ex-fiancé Orlando Bloom partied. At the event, this wedding was packed with jaw-dropping moments, whispers of scandal, and a sea of A-listers that made the Oscars look like a warm-up party. Let's start with the scene itself. Venice was absolutely taken over. The historic island of San Giorgio Maggiore served as the epicenter of the wedding festivities. Elegant boats ferried guests across the sparkling canals. Paparazzi swarmed the lagoon, and security was tighter than a royal coronation. And while Venice is no stranger to high-profile affairs, this one hit differently. Not just because of the sheer scale and star power, but because of the controversy, extravagance, and subtle tensions swirling beneath all the designer gowns and tailored tuxedos. The guest list was nothing short of jaw-dropping. Oprah Winfrey showed up, naturally, bringing her signature glow and best friend Gayle King along for the ride. Then came the Jenner-Kardashian takeover. Kris, Kim, Kendall, Kylie, and Khloe all made dramatic entrances, stealing attention and sparking mini fashion wars on social media. Fans were quick to point out that Kim was serving revenge glam, while Kendall's old Hollywood black dress drew comparisons to vintage Sophia Loren. The cameras couldn't get enough of them, and neither could the gossip blogs, but they weren't the only ones turning heads. Leonardo DiCaprio showed up incognito, wearing a Dodgers baseball cap and slipping quietly into the venue with his new girlfriend, Italian model Vittoria Chiretti. And here's where it gets juicy. Leo's attendants raised eyebrows, especially since he once dated Lauren Sanchez back in the early 2000s. Talk about awkward. Some insiders even claimed Lauren and Leo exchanged a quick hello, but kept their distance for the rest of the event. Fans speculated about the tension, but neither camp has commented. Also in attendance were Tom Brady, fresh off his latest whirlwind of post-retirement drama, and Usher, who came with his wife Jen Goicoechea. There were even royalty-adjacent guests like Queen Rania of Jordan, who stunned in a flowing cream gown. Add to that Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, and you've got the most politically diverse wedding guest list ever. While Donald Trump was reportedly invited, he was a no-show. According to sources, Bezos was disappointed that Trump didn't attend despite their very public clashes in the past. That's the kind of layered, high-stakes drama this wedding came with. Billionaire tension hiding beneath fake smiles and friendly toasts. And then came Sydney Sweeney, yes, the rising Hollywood star who no one expected to show up. Dressed in a sleek black romper and dark sunglasses, she arrived like a modern Audrey Hepburn. Her presence left fans asking, wait, how does she know Bezos? Some speculated she's working on a film deal with Bezos Amazon Studios, while others simply admired how she outshined half the guest list. Either way, Sydney was a surprise and she knew it. Meanwhile, there was one major name who didn't attend but couldn't escape the gossip. Katy Perry, the pop icon, was noticeably absent despite having been part of Lauren's bachelorette celebrations. Weeks earlier, even more suspicious? Her ex, Orlando Bloom, was right there mingling with guests and reportedly having a great time. Katy later posted a cryptic message on Instagram about stepping into a new chapter, which fans interpreted as shade. Was it heartbreak? Was she avoiding awkward run-ins? No one knows for sure, but the timing couldn't have been more suspicious. Of course, what's a wedding without some show-stopping performances? Italian singer Matteo Baselli reportedly performed during the intimate ceremony, bringing emotional depth to the scenic affair. But the buzz didn't stop there. Rumors swirled that Lady Gaga and Elton John might perform later in the evening. While those performances haven't been confirmed, insiders claim a private concert was part of the multi-day celebration. When you're Jeff Bezos, apparently nothing is off-limits, not even personal sets from pop royalty. And while all the glamour was on full display, not everyone was applauding. Protesters flooded Venice to condemn the over-the-top nature of the event. Environmental activists from Extinction Rebellion staged dramatic demonstrations, including inflatable crocodiles and billionaires ruin Venice signs. The criticism focused on the strain events like this place on historic cities already struggling with over-tourism and rising costs. Bezos, perhaps anticipating the backlash, donated €1 million each to 3 local charities. But critics argued it was too little too late. The wedding still caused disruptions, police overtime, and drone bans across the island. Meanwhile, fans online debated the ethical dilemma of such lavish displays in 2025. Some praised the spectacle, calling it a fantasy escape during tough times. Others were furious, pointing out that one night of luxury likely cost more than most people make in a lifetime. Between private yachts, high-end catering, and custom outfits from Dolce & Gabbana, estimates suggest the wedding easily passed €40. Million. Back inside the celebration, there was plenty of laughter, mingling, and behind-the-scenes whispers. Kris Jenner was spotted cozying up to designer Domenico Dolce, while Kim Kardashian was said to be networking heavily, possibly pitching a new Skims collaboration with Amazon Fashion. Meanwhile, Ivanka Trump reportedly spent time chatting with Oprah and Queen Rania, a trio no one saw coming. The power dynamics at play during the reception were enough to make your head spin. Even the decor was under scrutiny. The venue was transformed into a cinematic dreamscape with floating floral arrangements, candlelit walkways, and customized scent diffusers emitting Lauren's favorite blend rumored to be a mix of amber, gardenia, and sandalwood. And let's not forget the custom Bezos Sanchez monogram that adorned everything from napkins to the ceiling of the main hall. So, what does this all say about Jeff and Lauren? Well, if there was ever any doubt, this wedding solidified their status as a power couple hellbent on making a statement. It wasn't just about love, it was about dominance, legacy, and spectacle. They invited the world's elite, gave paparazzi the shots of a lifetime, and delivered a message loud and clear. Jeff and Lauren are here to rule glamour, gossip, and all. As the event wrapped up, guests were reportedly gifted custom Venetian masks, luxury skincare kits, and handwritten notes thanking them for being part of what Bezos called a moment of joy and transformation. And whether you love them or loathe them, one thing is for sure, this wedding won't be forgotten anytime soon. And before we wrap this up, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Celeb Scoop 24/7 for all the latest celebrity drama, fashion breakdowns, and behind-the-scenes buzz. We've got more exclusive stories coming your way daily because when it comes to Hollywood, the tea never stops pouring.